Namaskara, Namaste, happy evening in India. Other countries it may happy morning, happy afternoon, happy late night. Welcome to day 5, Dr. Bach Flower Remedies. Today I am covering cherry plum. Yesterday, we covered Centauro and Cerato. Two Bach flowers I covered yesterday. Today I am covering one, cherry plum. Half an hour session, but very powerful session and very important session. So don't miss it. So Bach flowers, no, any aspects of your life it covers. In Vishwa Poornima Yoga Centre, more than 20 years we are practicing. Hundreds of people got benefit. You also, you also make use of this one. I'm very clear. Life's all the aspects it covers. Bach Flower Remedies Miracles. This one, this series we call it as Miracle series. So cherry plum. The mind says, I might lose control. I might do something I will regret. That is the voice of cherry plum. See, Dr. Edward Bach is very clear. 38 types of emotions are there. 38 emotions, 38 type of people's emotions. Positive or negative. Cherry plum, positive or negative. The negative people's, no negative state, no negative mindset, no. They start having few doses of cherry plum. Within a 1 week, a couple of weeks, they convert it into positive state. It's clear. Negative state we can discuss first. Negative state, mental state, how it is, okay? One or two stories also I am telling for a better understanding of cherry plum state. Edward Bach is very clear. When you are there in that state, you can have the cherry plum converted into positive state. Once the emotions cleans negative emotions, anything you want is available to it. Maybe a cure of the disease, or reversal of the disease, or improvement of the symptoms of the health condition, or financial worries, or stress and anxiety related, or children's education related, relationship related, whatever it may be, including level of energy, strength, happiness, peace of mind, many ways, many things it works. It is clear. Cherry plum for emotional outburst. Cherry plum for fear of losing control. Fear of losing control. Tension bursting into nervous and pain. Cherry plum helps calm the nervous system during unbearable sensations. During unbearable sensations. Remember the word remember the word unbearable. Unbearable. Where unbearable is there, no? The state is cherry plum negative state. One person's anger or emotion is unbearable. The poorest person not able to take food. So okay, so that is condition is unbearable. No job, nothing is working. The state, okay, unbearable state. Some little accidentally cut the finger, so much pain, they have to cry for the pain. That state is the unbearable state. Some fire, okay, fire accident happened here, some burnt happened, that pain, no, that with that pain, one person is start crying loudly. That state is the cherry plum state. When you reach the state, no, have the cherry plum. So whatever issues or problems or health condition or relationship breakdown, whatever it may be. Once the emotion cleans, slowly the issues are settled down. Dr. Edward Batch concept is very clear. Any health issues is there, you have to go for the root cause. That emotional disturbances, blockages in the body and mind, so attracts the related diseases. Once these emotions settle down, so disease slowly disappears from the body and mind. It is very clear. What physically doctors, medical doctors said for the health issues, right. Plus emotions also right. Emotional blockages. Dr. Edward Bachelor's we are using okay to cleanse the emotion. We are used for cleanse the emotions. Cherry plum, the remedy for inner control and the fear of losing it. The fear of losing it. Encourage cherry plum from breakdown to inner control. Okay, so happy evening. So namaste to all of you. Keywords are expressions by one person or one patient. He wants cherry plum or his state is in cherry plum state. The expression of that person is misplaced anger, outburst of anger, fear of losing control of oneself, unable to control or bear, fear of mind giving away, expression. I'm becoming mad, can't bear it anymore, I can't control, unbearable. If this goes on, I'll go mad and commit suicide. See, this tendency, this emotion state is the cherry plum negative state. Like these persons, they start taking cherry plums. See, cherry plum, these Bach flowers, why I love a lot and why my research, so huge research, why? So my research is it removes the negative emotion, negative energy, negative unwanted from you. It brings in that place positive to you. What do you want positive? That many people I saw their almost all the desires they fulfill through yoga and Dr. Bach Flower Remedies. We are dealing with ancient herbals and miracle herbals also. Any aspects of life it works. In any aspects of life it works. Okay. So temptation, cravings, unwanted cravings, unable to overcome his own intense desire. That state is the cherry plum. That state we need cherry plum. They need cherry plum. Life situations. Suddenly, when one loses the temper and screams at all, throwing things, the state is the cherry plum state. When the anger becomes uncontrollable, the state is the cherry plum state. One, when one says itching is unbearable, itching is unbearable, some skin diseases, no? So sometimes itching is unbearable, the state is the cherry plum state. It can also be given to a child that cries uncontrollably. Uncontrollable crying child, no, can give cherry plum few doses. So after 2 3 days, so aram se the child will sleep without crying. Anger is so uncontrollable that one shouts at bosses or superiors. To prevent sudden rise in BP, blood pressure, one can take 1 or 2 doses regularly. If one person's sudden blood pressure is rising means the state is the cherry plum state. Few doses can give few days, no? That so sudden rise stops that one. So remember this one, this is not so instead of allopathy we never recommend. Okay, with allopathy is a complementary. Okay, so Together you have to use this one. We never say that one you can stop the medicine like that. We never say. Advice of the medical doctors only how to stop the medicine. Many cases we saw that one after having no everything works properly. That time some people suddenly stop the medicine is not recommended. Medicine you have to advise of the medical doctor only how to stop. To be calm and composed in any stressful situation, to be calm. So cherry plum is very useful. For parents who beat their children in a fit of anger, for them the state is the cherry plum state. Keywords: fear and dread of mind, fear and dread of mind, DREAD, dread of mind, losing control desperately. Desperation means fear of losing his mind's control over his actions. Can do anything, even kill somebody or kill himself at the spur of the moment. That moment, no, somebody will folk once anger burst. So, or himself will folk. That state is the cherry plum state. So, unbearable conditions of the mind apt to act on impulse than one reason is the cherry plum state. For those who fear losing control of mind, emotion, or action, have you ever felt moments where you are afraid of your own anger? Everyone, almost everyone, sometimes will burst the anger to many reasons. Have you ever felt moments where you are afraid of your own anger, thoughts, or breakdown? If you have ever felt on the edge but did not tell anyone, stories. Once a story, okay, you can understand better. The teacher who feared her own anger, Rekha, a school teacher, was gentle for years. One day, a student kept shouting. Suddenly, she threw the chalk and cried. After class, she said, Doctor, I'm scared of myself. I never get angry, but when I do, it feels like a volcano. That is cherry plum state. A mind under pressure, terrified it will explode. Okay, for that state, no, few doses of cherry plum you can give, no. See, understand this mechanism. This is how it enters. What, as per, okay, so medical doctors, what the reasons they are giving, no, write that one. Plus emotions, unwanted emotions, uncleared emotions, incompletions, attracts the related diseases or disorders or failures. For that one, combination of the few Bach flowers, no, is the best. Very perfectly it works. Even you can select exact remedy for exact emotion, no, 100% accuracy it works. So many cases we saw this one, but selection of the right remedy is important here. Some more simplifying, okay, some more simplification. Cherry plum state is fear of losing mental or emotional control. Fear of losing mental or emotional control. Suppressed tension reaches boiling point. Suppression tension, no? Many years when tension is, okay? So, suppressed tension. Many days that control the, okay, emotions. Once the burst will happen, no, the state is the cherry plum state. See, some children, no, they're not at all listens parents. Whatever you can say, how much love you can give, careless fellows, carelessly, okay, they're not at all listening. Late, get up at nights, they're not practicing some physical fitness and mental fitness. So not studying properly, not going college properly, on time they never go. Parents are keep go on telling. One day, no, how much time they're again able to control, that much only is possible to control. One day without their knowledge, outburst will happen. That state is the cherry plum state. Okay, here the state, no, who is responsible? Children or father or both? The state you have to give the cherry plum. In plain words, they hold too tight, no, too tight, then burst. The state is the cherry plum state. See, all the angles I'm explaining, mental state of the cherry plum. Mind body response, chronic muscle tension. Chronic muscle tension is the neck pain, jaw clenching, the state, no, chronic muscle tension, neck pain, jaw clenching. That state, cherry plum you have to give. Shallow breathing and migraines from sympathetic overdrive. See, the result of the cherry plum state, once the anger bursts, no effects, sleep disturbances, panic episodes, occasional anger outburst, result, loss of control, fear. Swadhisthana chakra imbalance will happen, no? When the emotions are overflowing again and again, day and day night, not able to control, they're hiding all the emotions. Not hiding, not able to expressing the emotions. They're all reserving these emotions. That disturbs the Swadhisthana chakra. Sometimes Agna chakra also. So it's very clear. Too much control is equal to blocked flow of the energy. The pressure will develop. Then one day it bursts. 100% it comes out. Simple. After having cherry plum, no? Cherry plum teaches surrender through trust. Cherry plum teaches surrender through trust. It is clear. The singing, no? We're all singing MS Subbulakshmi. So and others, no, they all belongs to cherry plum positive, 100% positive state. Once they reach the having cherry plum, they reach to positive side, no, they can achieve anything they want. That's the beauty of the Dr. Bach Flower Remedies. Once after having cherry plum, no, cherry plum restores emotion regulation via reduced sympathetic, no, sympathetic nervous system. Reduced sympathetic nervous system. Cherry plum releases fear and invites surrender to divine order. See, this is the beauty after having cherry plum, no? Cherry plum releases fear and invites surrender to divine order. Fear melts into faith. Energy flows freely again. After cherry plum, no? Energy start flowing freely. Dr. Bach Flower and yoga combination we are practicing many years at Vishwa Poornima Yoga Centre. Any personal life or family life or business we are dealing with using yoga, yoga healing, Dr. Bach Flower Remedies, ancient herbals and miracle herbals and some more alternative healing methods what our Guru Parampara Rishi Munis followed, no, those secrets we are training in our, okay. So Vishwa Poornima Yoga Center, there is no side effects. What is anything side effects is there, we are not practice. Anything against the nature, we never practice. 30 years of life dedicated to healing thousands people. Our vision is to create 50 lakh happy families. We are in that process of creating happy families. See, once I said that, okay, so I told that once imbalance of Agna, Swadhisthana particularly, that time cherry plum needed. Sometimes Agna also. After having, so cherry plum, no, these two chakra, Agna and Swadhisthana, some balance will happen, some free flow of the energy in these two chakras. Mind and emotion move in harmony. Mind and emotion move in harmony. Some more examples, live examples I am giving now. A businessman lost his brother but refused to weep. Refused to weep. Months later, he snapped at his daughter for dropping a cup and then wept for hours. Okay, wept. So cried, pain, so much pain for hours. He said, I was afraid if I started crying, I would never stop. This state is the cherry plum state. Simple language. One person, one businessman, his father died. The day he not cried, not expressed the emotion. Even pain is there inside. He hold all the things inside only. One day, small mistake of one cup fell down and broken. He slapped on the daughters. So he beat it. After that, when he start expressing the pain, so much not able to control that pain. The state is the cherry plum state. After cherry plum, he could release tears without fear. Emotional flow returned. Emotional flow returned. These are the real examples. Names I changed. Simple. See, cherry plum fear and aspen fear is different. Aspen we cover no second day. Fear of losing control is cherry plum. Fear of losing control over self is cherry plum. Fear of unknown is aspen. Aspen fear is fear of unknown. Some devil is there. Somebody is standing and moving some corner. Nobody is there. Empty is there. Just the imagination. That's the illusion. Okay. That state is the aspen state. Cherry plum state is fear of losing control over self. The state of the cherry plum. Fear of unknown state is the fear of aspen. In cherry plum state, no, bursting, anger, crying, okay, loudly crying. These are all the, okay, and cherry plum. So, uneasiness, in aspen, no, uneasiness. After having the respected Dr. Bach Flower Remedies, for example, cherry plum, inner calm and surrender. They are inner calm, they are expressing the inner calm and total surrender to the divine. Aspen peoples, no, once having aspen, they develop the faith in life. Faith in life. Once they don't have faith, no, the illusion, okay. So hallucination we call it as. So ALLUCINAT1 hallucination. Somebody simply they are believing that when somebody is moving, somebody is talking, they alone are talking with someone, somebody is moving here and there, somebody traveling with, somebody walking with them, somebody presence experience, nobody is there expressing that state, okay, hallucination. A real life example, some more examples I am giving. A teenager afraid of harming himself in rage. A teenager afraid of harming himself in rage. A mother who shouts then feels deep guilt. A mother who shouts then feels deep guilt. A student who breaks things in stress and then panics. A student who breaks things in stress and then panics. State of the cherry plum negative. Identify cherry plum state. Repetition in still simple way. Same thing. I'm repetition. Says I'm afraid I will lose control. Over tensed jaw, breath holding, alternates between calm and explosive, guilt after outburst. These are the negative state of the cherry plum. After having cherry plum, no, balanced expression. I can feel deeply and still remain peaceful. After having cherry plum, no, they are talking like this. And today itself, anything you hold, many emotions, or any emotions or anger or some thoughts, some situation still you are holding, that incompletions converted inside into poison. That poison you have to release. Once that poison you release, no, everything start working for you. The disease slowly settle down. Some persons will enter, Some doctors will enter your life, some friend will enter, start giving some good words, like some suggestions, some guidance. Something is available to favor to you what you want. These lessons I learned from Dr. Bach Flower Remedies. Okay, Cherry Plum turns the fear of collapse into the freedom of surrender, from tight control to peaceful trust. Recap: when we let go of the fear of losing control, we discover that peace was never lost. It was only hidden under tension. Everybody can achieve peace. It is hidden under the tension. The tension you have to release, the peace and happiness enters to you. What I am always teaching to you people is the simple emotions, no, very easily you can sort out. You are getting a solution. You see, there is no problem without solution. You have to wait for that one with patience. Definitely, one issue means hundreds of solutions are there. Wherever you can go, carry the vibrations of happiness. Your tension, your worries, your loans, your credit cards, your EMIs, your relationship breakdown, you don't have job, blah blah blah, but nobody wants. You have to get the solution. Hundreds of solutions are available in this world, in this existence. Nature gives abundance to you. You can find that one. Open your inner eyes. Okay, Anahata Chakra, unconditional love and gratitude. Express that one. Okay, start action. Definitely. So something will happen, miracles. You can start favor to you. Okay, whatever you want definitely is available to you. See this Dr. Bachelor Remedies Miracles sessions, no? So itself, the intention is anything you want is available to you. Anything is possible to you. These sessions, these lessons, the teaching to you. So it is clear. At 10 signs someone needs cherry plum. Amos, revision. Feels they might lose control. I am scared I will do something crazy. Sudden fits of anger, shouting or throwing objects followed by guilt. Tremendous inner tension, feels ready to explode under stress. Fears going mad or harming self or others during emotional breakdown. Suppress emotion for too long, then burst in tears or rage. The cherry plum negative state people says, I am afraid of myself when I get angry. I am afraid of myself when I get angry. During crisis, experiences trembling, sweating, or shaking with anxiety. This state is the cherry plum state. Feels nervous before public speaking or confrontation. Fear of fear of blanking out. This state is an so negative state of the cherry plum. These people have to give cherry plum. That problem, the issue sort out will happen. Children who scream uncontrollably, bite nails, or bang doors when frustrated. The state is the cherry plum state. Adults who appear calm but have internal storms, sleeplessness, and pressure inside head or chest. The state is the cherry plum negative state. Some more examples I am giving to you. A mother shouting uncontrollably at her child, later crying, I don't know what happened to me. A student trembling before exams, afraid of forgetting everything, or painting, FAINTING, painting. A man who breaks objects during argument, then feels deep shame. A teenager who says, sometimes I feel like screaming or running away for no reason. A healer He feels that one, some negative will attract like that. That never happens, that never occurs, impossible that one. But the state is the cherry plum state. Because of, for him, the healer himself overloaded with the emotions, unwanted emotions. A woman suffering panic attacks, fear of losing mental balance, the state is the cherry plum state. A child who bites nails or pulls hair during the frustration or fear. An office worker with hidden rage from pressure who dreams of shouting or quitting. A person under deep grief or loss suddenly feels they might collapse mentally. This state is the cherry plum state. Cherry plum is the flower for emotional explosions. When the mind says, I can't take it anymore, these people live under pressure, fearing their own reactions. This remedy restores inner safety. It teaches that feelings can move without destroying peace. It is not for mad people, it is for people afraid of becoming mad. It is not for mad people, it is for people afraid of becoming mad. In yogic science, cherry plum corresponds to the sacral chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, where emotions are stored. Unwanted emotions are stored in Swadhisthana chakra. When the chakra overloads, it bursts. When balanced, it flows as creativity, patience, and calm response. See this, Dr. Bach Flowers, no? Simple. 38 emotions, okay? The positive, negative. Positive people know they are achieved a lot. Cherry plum state means singers. All the singers, for example, I am saying, okay? So negative people know they are doing really small works. It may be a big works also. Negative people are there. So after having this cherry plum, the flower essence, there is no side effects, 100%. They get the solution. They start living happy life. Simple. Okay. So in Vishwa Poornima Yoga Centre, no, many years we are so working with these bachelors. One of the best combination. Yoga works for the to release the so thought process, emotions. Okay. So supports Dr. Bach Flower Remedies are supporting like nothing. So can I take only Dr. Bach Flower Remedies? Yes, you can take. Hmm? So we are guiding you. Any consultation you want, my suggestion or guidance you want, just connect my staff and take an appointment, fix the timings and connect me. Okay? Or call the number 93422014008. So tomorrow I'm coming from very powerful remedy chestnut bud. So okay, for repetition, again and again doing the mistakes, no, they never correct themselves by their own mistakes. So I will go into deep. Tomorrow I am focusing, this remedy is very useful for children. Children, so their examination, their success, it is very useful chestnut bud. Tomorrow I am covering. Okay, so I am waiting for you, all of you, tomorrow evening 8:30 to 9:15, my everyday session. So abundance of love to you. Thank you so much. Be happy, healthy, and prosperous forever. I am concluding my session.